Hello everybody. Hi, this is Michelle Litwiller here with OWLET Stampers. It is April 18th, 2018, and I am here to do your weekly Wednesday Facebook Live. So I'm just going to wait a second for some people to hop on, and then we will get started. So tonight I have a very quick card that I'm going to make that you can mass produce tons of these and use up lots of paper. So I hope that although this card might be very simple, it's very practical. So that's always great. So I want to say hi to everybody. I see some people are on here. Hi Kara, hi Denise. Hello everybody. I'm just giving one big shout out. You can continue to comment though, and then at the end I will go through all your comments, and of course I always have a prize I give away. Last week Carol, I believe it was Carol Grove, won the corrugated elements. So this week I'm actually going to be giving away some of the cards I'm making. So maybe a couple people will win some of those. So as everybody knows, I'm going to click this up here right now before I forget. We have a retiring list that is coming out, or that's out right now. So there's stamp sets, inks, ribbons, pretty much everything in the occasions and the holiday catalog that is going to be going, that's retiring, and it's so that's kind of sad, but then it's kind of exciting because we have some awesome things coming up. But like most people that are probably watching, you might have some paper or a few scrapbook sheets or 2,000 at home in your little craft area. And so I'm going to show you a way how to use some of that up. Now I'm going to be focusing on the Tutti Frutti Designer Series paper. This comes in a stack. It's 6 inches by 6 inches, and it's super fun, and it looks like spring to me, which I'm so ready for spring, so ready. And here's the pack. It comes like this, and there's lots of fun colors and patterns in here. Now this is also retiring. It's still available, so you can still purchase it. And so I'm going to show you how I cut this and how we made this card. Here's the host code for April, so if there's anything that you'd like to order, you can get online and order that. And I will just remind everybody, if you did not know, that the clearance rack has been updated. So there's some products on there that have already retired, and they're up to 60%. They're up to 60% off. So you can get a really great deal on some paper, and some framelits and all different kinds of things on there. So you'll want to check that out. You can go to my website. So let me flip the screen around, and I'm going to show you and give you the dimensions on how to make, we're going to make several of this card in different patterns. So let's get started. And again, feel free to share and comment. Oh, I do have, in addition to the cards, I do have a package of rhinestones to give away tonight. I love these. I love the rhinestones. So somebody will win a package of those as well. Okay, let's switch the camera view. All right, as you can see, I have my paper trimmer, the best paper trimmer, Stampin' Up. And I have some circles that I already cut out over here just to save a little bit of time. So in this paper stack, I went through and I just picked out some patterns. I liked the pineapple, basically the ones with the fruit on. And there was this one with the oranges and limes and lemons and watermelon. I just went and picked a whole bunch out, and I'm going to show you how I cut this. So this is 6 by 6. So if you cut it, I want it to be at 4, because that's the 4 inches is the width of this right here. So I'm cutting it at 4, and I'm making sure I have it in the right direction. So you just want to be careful of that. I'm going to set this aside, And then I'm going to turn this and cut this at 3. So this right here is going to give me 2, I can use this on 2 cards. So this is also, it makes your paper go a little bit further to cut it this way. I've learned to try to be pretty smart with how I cut my paper because I do a lot of classes and stuff like that. So now with this strip, we're just going to cut it at 4 inches as well. And then a couple 1/2 inch strips. I just have it at the 1/2. So I went ahead and I actually did all of this on my Carl cutter, a bunch of those patterns, and then I cut a bunch of different strips. So, as you can see, let me move this out of the way. I have all these different pretty patterns, the apples, the kiwi. So I just already cut them. I just showed you how I did it. And then here are all the little strips. So I literally am using up almost all except for this little tiny square, all the paper. And you could probably use this on a different card if you wanted. So let's make a card. Okay. For my cardstock, I went ahead and I picked 3 colors: Crumb Cake, Lemon Lime Twist, and Real Red. Those were just the colors that were pretty much in all of these different designs that I picked. And they're just cut in half at 5.5 by 8.5. So you're just going to want some cardstock. And then I cut Whisper White 5.25 by 4. So that's it. I just have a whole bunch of these already ready to go. So let's make, we're going to make a pineapple card because this is probably one of my favorite patterns in the whole stack. So I'm going to take Crumb Cake, the Whisper White, this pattern. I'm also going to find the little back here, which is going to go on. So I don't even use ribbon, and I love ribbon, but sometimes it can take a lot of time to actually make the ribbon. Let me get this host coat out of the way. To like tie a bow or something, so this makes it super easy. I'm just attaching this to the bottom, and then I'm taking this strip here and putting it across, and then I will show you this stamp set I'm using. So I have it just like this, and then we're going to take your cardstock and you're going to fold it in half with a bone folder, which I do not have. I took them all over to my new studio. I don't know if any of you have been following me. You know that I have a little cute space downtown Davison where I'm from. And anyway, I've taken all of my bone folders over there because I had my first class this week. So then this is just going to get attached down here. Now for the stamp set, I'm just making these a bunch of either happy birthday or thank you. So this is the stamp set I'm using. It's called Southern Serenade. It's in the Occasions catalog towards the back, and it is carrying over. So this is not retiring, but I love the font in this stamp set. It's really, really pretty. And so I just quickly grabbed this and the happy birthday. And then I have Lemon Lime Twist ink. And I punched out 1 3/4 inch circles. And then I'll just let you know the coordinating circle is 2 inches. Now you could use your layering circle framelits and cut out scallops and all different kinds of, you could make it obviously way more fancy. So I'm just stamping that, and I just re-inked this lemon lime, so it's really, really dark. I was at a weekend retreat this weekend, and I took all my ink pads, and so they got lots of loving, and so they needed to be re-inked. So I just re-inked this. So I'm just layering this on here, and then of course, you know I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of here. And I'm going to stick this down, And then I'm going to embellish it with some of those Tutti Frutti sequins, backed sequins. They're already sticky. These are retiring. So you're going to want to get these while they're still available. Look at how many colors you get, and they're super fun and easy to use. So I'm just going to peel a couple off and stick these on here. Now you could, again, so here's a quick and easy card. What did that take me, like a minute and a half? And it literally took me like 30 seconds to cut all the pieces. So here's a card, here's this card, and here's this card. Now let's make another one. The next one, what do I have on hand, is watermelon. So we're gonna glue the watermelon down to the bottom here. And, oops, I totally got that on crooked. And then I'm going to take this piece right here, and I need to trim that down to 4. So I'll just do this on my trimmer, and we're gonna attach this here. And then, yeah, I didn't grab wipe, so I'm just wiping this off, and I'm going to use real red ink and ink it up. I love this paper too. It's very, very fun. I'm going to just stamp this in the center. Oops, it flipped over. And we're going to layer that on a red. And stick it on. Whoops, and then add some more dimensionals. And again, we can add some rhinestones, because I don't really have, there's not red Tutti Frutti. So for this one, I would add some rhinestones. So, and remember, I'm going to give a brand new package of these away for those of you that are sharing and commenting on here. And I'm going to stick this down to a real red base. So again, this is just 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half, and then this is gonna go on here. So do you see how fast this is? And you can like use up all of that fun and pretty paper that you have. Somebody said they have like 10,000 sheets. So there's another quick card. I'm going to do a couple more because I already have them cut. Let's do the apples. So what is on the back of the apple? It is, oh, we'll use this to go across, unless there's another. No, it looks like that might be it. Okay, so let's see. Maybe red. We'll do red again. So we will fold this in half. Now on this card you could use red ink or lemon lime twist, because both of those colors are in here. I'm going to grab my white, which is, if you missed it, 5 1/4 by 4. I'm just going to stick this on here. Take my other piece that's 1/2 inch by 4. Put it across. And what I love about like our Stampin' Up! Papers is they're double-sided. So it just like you can use both pieces or a different piece to do that little fun strip. And I'm just going to stick this on here. Grab my 1 3/4 inch circle in my red ink. Stamp it. And we'll see if we want to use green or red. You could do either. Maybe I'll do red. And make sure I don't smear it. And then we will add some dimensionals and just a few more rhinestones on this one. And we have another fun card done. So any of, again, any of your papers, you can whip up tons of stacks of cards, and you could put a bunch of these in a package. We have those acetate boxes, and you could put envelopes and give these away as a gift. Like, some people are super hard to buy for. So a stack of cards is a great gift. So you could do using up your paper this way is a great way to use that up. Let's do the Kiwi. I have not used this pattern yet. I like it, I just have not used it. So I'm taking Lemon Lime Twist, and see, I like the back of this. I like the stripes. See, the back is very neutral. It's stripes and more subtle patterns. So we'll stick this on. And then I'm going to use that stripe across. So I'm going to have to cut it down to 4 by a 1/2 inch. And stick this across. And if you are in the area or within driving distance and you would like to have a private class, which just means you grab some of your friends or family members, you can schedule that at my new studio in downtown Davison. We can book a date and pick out what type of cards or project you would like. We're going to grab one of these circles, and I'm going to use Lemon Lime Twist ink for this. I'm just cleaning off my stamp. We have a really fun time stamping, and if you've never stamped, or if you have friends that never stamp, that's okay, because they will love it. Most people love it, and they don't even know it. So we just got to get them there. And then you'll have a friend that will love to paper craft with you. So there's that. Happy birthday. That is really juicy. And so the colors that are retiring, there is a color revamp. You're going to want to get those refills and cardstock and everything that goes with it before it's gone. I know I've been reminding you, but it's really true. They're going to be gone, and you don't want to miss out if you need it. Okay, so here's this. See, I'm going to put this one over here. I'm going to take these little ones and stick some of these on, and there's another card. So again, this Tutti Frutti paper, you could make literally hundreds of cards with this pattern just by how I showed you how to cut the paper. And if you missed it, you can watch the replay. Oh, this is my favorite pattern. I have to make one with this real quick. This is my favorite piece in the whole. I love strawberries. They just remind me of summer. And I'm longing for summer. The back of it is navy, is a navy and a white. And I'm going to attach this. I know it's hard. It's very hard to pick a favorite, but I do love this piece in here. In fact, I did a card at my card class for this, and I didn't have enough of this pattern, and I had to steal a sheet from my upline, who I also work for, Ronda Wade, and then I actually ordered another pack, so I got a brand new pack over here. So now I have plenty again. So I'm going to use red, real red, and I'm just going to stick this on. So yeah, you can tell me what is your current favorite designer series paper in the Stampin' Up catalog. Whether it's all our paper is retiring except for the wood grain, which is also a great pack. It's 6x6 as well. Okay, let me grab this circle. I'm going to do red, real red ink. Stamp it and get me a red circle. And we'll put this on. Does anybody go strawberry picking? Me and my kids and a good friend of mine, Jenny, who also likes to stamp with me and scrapbook, we take our kids almost every year to go strawberry picking. Maybe that's why I like this strawberry, because I have happy memories with associated with that. Okay, and I'm going to put some rhinestones on here to set this off. So there we have it. Here is, ooh, I got a mess up here, all these little pieces. So here is this card with the strawberry paper. So in this amount of time, I have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Well, one I had done ahead of time with that paper, and each one is different little patterns, but super easy and quick to do. And you could use any stamp set. Again, I love the Southern Serenade. I love it, the thank you. And this one, I'm so blessed to call you my friend. That is, I just love that. So this is a stamp set I'm using, but any that fit in those circles would work as well. So I'm going to flip the camera back up, and okay, so I hope you enjoyed this quick and simple but cute card. I will, tomorrow in 24 hours, I will pick a winner for a brand new package of rhinestones, and I will send a few people one of my cards that I made. So be sure to share and comment. If you're on YouTube, you can also share and comment. If you aren't subscribed to me, you can go to Owl Star Stampers on YouTube. I have a channel there. So again, check out the clearance rack and the retiring list so you don't miss out on anything. And if you have any questions at all, let me know and I will get back with you. And I will see you next Wednesday here again for another Wednesday Facebook Live. Until then, bye.